Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom. Hi everyone, my name is Novita Maulina Rahmadina. Welcome to the Any Podcast. We will talk about IKI Pontianak.
My name is Eka Susmita Sari. As the host, this is time we invite the speaker from IKI Pontianak, Zouricha and Putri.
Hi, my name is Zouricha Partian from IKI Pontianak, majoring in English Education.
Hi, my name is Putri Patricia from IKI Pontianak, majoring in English Education.
What's cracking, guys?
We are great. How about you?
We are doing great. We are so happy come to our podcast.
Well, we're also happy to be invited.
Now, where do you live, guys? Do you live alone in Pontianak or live alone or live with family?
In Pontianak, I don't live with my family, but I live in a special boarding house for girls. It's located on an Ampera Street, number 2.
How about you, Icha?
Just like Putri, I don't live with my family in Pontianak, but live in a dormitory. It's located on an Ampera Street.
Do you feel comfortable living in Pontianak alone? Fun? Is that fun or even very difficult?
For me, living in a boarding house is fun because we can live independently, get to know a new environment, and be responsible for life in the city. Although sometimes I miss my parents in the village.
How do you become a student every day? Are there any difficulties during the lesson? Is it difficult for you to adapt a new environment?
I am a person who has difficulty adapting to a new environment, but because I'm a student who must need a relationship with other people, so now I'm used to and comfortable with the environment. Life as a student is not an easy thing because we are sometimes overwhelmed in doing assignments that are collected close to each other, but if accompanied by good intention, it will.
So, what do you know about IKI Pontianak?
IKI Pontianak is one of the best and biggest university in West Kalimantan. It's located on an Ampera Street number 88. Before the name IKI Pontianak is STKIP Pontianak. Now, IKI Pontianak is the best choice for you who want to be the teacher.
So, are there any special impression and experience for you while studying at IKI Pontianak?
Well, at the first time I entered college, especially in my class in morning, I was very happy because my classmates were very compact and willing to exchange opinion.
How about Icha?
So far, I have gained a lot of experience, starting from doing my responsibilities as a student till making many good and fun friends. Campus activities are also interesting.
What is your reason for joining IKI Pontianak?
I aspire to be a teacher while continuing my mother's profession and want to serve the community and village, especially in the field of English.
What adventures do you know about IKI Pontianak?
The advantage of the first IKI Pontianak are choose of various study programs with the name PGRI almost certainly offers many study programs from the teacher science family. There are 10 study programs required from this faculty, but at the undergraduate and postgraduate levels.
Complete facilities, and not only that, students will also be facilitated by an integrated academic information system in one platform. In the same room, students can fill out study plan cards and submit graduation requests, submit letters, and much more.
What facilities support lecture at IKI Pontianak?
So, in IKI Pontianak, we have many facilities, like we have CCTV in many area, we have Wi-Fi, and of course, free for all students in IKI Pontianak. And many facilities like we have parking lot area, we have football field, and big library for all students in IKI Pontianak. We has 3 buildings, first B building, C building, and the last rectorate building. And of course, we have a computer in many areas for inputting our data. We have big classroom, and the facilities in the classroom we have a projector.
If we may know, what faculties and study program are IKIP PGRI Pontianak?
At IKIP PGRI Pontianak, we have 4 faculties, namely IIPS, PMI-PATIK, PBS, and POK, and 10 study programs, namely Civic Education, Guidance and Counseling, History Education, Geography Education, Mathematics Education, Physics Education, ICT Education, Indonesian Language Education, English Education, and Physical Education and Health Education.
If you might know how you learn as long as you are an English student, well, what method do you use to understand the lesson given by the lecturer?
As long I was an English student, the way of learning was different from before. In my opinion, a good way to learn is to always practice speaking, reading, and writing.
As an English student, what are the difficulties in learning English?
As an English student, the difficulty I feel is when I want to speak in English because my vocabulary is still lacking and it is difficult to make a sentence.
When it's the right time to study, especially to learn English?
I think the right time if you want to learn English is the morning after you wake up, actually including the most effective time to learn English. Why? At the time your energy returns to full after a rest with a night's sleep. The mind suddenly becomes fresher so that you can understand the material being studied more easily.
How do you deal with the mood when you want to do English assignment?
For myself, if I want to do an assignment, the mood must be good. If not, the final result of the assignment will definitely not be good and also messy. So I will listen music if I want to do work and combine it by intention. So, those of you are interested in becoming a teacher can join at us at IKIP PGRI Pontianak and develop their respective ability and the study program they are interested in.
Especially for those of you who are interested in majoring in English.
Yes, my friend said it's true because in the English department we have an association called SESCO, namely Smart English Student Community, which of course has a lot of fun activities.
What activities do you do at SESCO?
At SESCO, we do a lot of activities such as BSM and ISCB. In BSM activities, we carry out various activities at school, such as teaching and cleaning schools. But our main goal is to introduce children to the English language.
But the IOCB activity, we were introduced more deeply about SESCO and the English department. This year, we did the SESCO for second day. On the first day, we conduct seminars, and on the second day, we carry out outdoor activities, such and outboard.
What sound like a lot of fun at SESCO?
Yes, that's right. I think this is one of the most interesting activities. As Putri and Eka said, studying at IKIP PGRI Pontianak is also very good because lectures are support with complete facilities. So, register soon and don't miss it.
For more info, you can find it at ikiptgrpontianak.com. Maybe that's enough for our talk this time. Thank you for the two present person who have taken the time for attend any podcast.
Thank you for inviting us to.
Maybe on another occasion we can meet and talk about other interesting things.
Thank you to those of you who have been loyal to watching and listening to our podcast from start to end. We apologize if there are word and technical errors because humans are not free for mistake. Hope you enjoy your day. See you next time and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.